I saw Miss Delzell's story on the news, and I felt really compelled because she's really dedicated to the students and to my daughter. Had her last year, and I just wanted to speak on her behalf.
Former Urbandale teacher Amanda Delzell has extensive support in the community and among her fellow teachers.
The Urbandale School District, however, feels differently. The school board voted to fire her earlier this week, accusing her of unprofessional behavior. WHO 13's Erin Kiernan spoke with her today.
You know, she loves what she's doing.
And over these last 146 days, it's been a lot of missing my kids, a lot of worrying about them.
This pile of cards and letters shows Amanda Delzell's students have missed her too.
And even in these cards, it's like, you taught my child how to love people who are different than them.
It's been almost 150 days since the Urbandale School District put her on paid leave. Now she's been fired.
It's been a lot of very eye-opening and very hurtful to hear and see some of the things that the district has alleged against me. It's just been a really dark, hard time.
Last fall, Delzell told me she believed she was being retaliated against for the way she handled an incident involving Keaton Pettick, a little boy in her first grade class who is autistic and nonverbal.
I saw his teacher standing over him, allowing him to self-harm, using her foot to push him down the hall. I saw him cry out helplessly while laying in the fetal position.
Delzell says that's what she saw when she pulled the footage from school security cameras. Not long after she told her superiors about it, she was reprimanded and placed on leave. But that incident was never mentioned during the nearly 30 hours of testimony that occurred in confidential sessions before the Urbandale School Board last week.
The school district did everything they could to try and, divorce those two things from each other and make this about some horrific person that is not Amanda, but they tried to paint her that way. What I can tell you is some of the accusations were so far out there that in the opinion that we received from the board, even they didn't think there was evidence to support those accusations.
According to Amanda's attorney, all of the allegations were categorized as unprofessional behavior, and all reportedly happened before the incident in which Keaton Pettick was hurt.
I felt like they attacked so many parts of who I am. And when I was sitting there, it just was kind of in disbelief that these people that I loved and trusted and worked for and worked alongside were willing to sit there and lie and say horrific things about who I am as a teacher, who I am as a person.
And Bullock says there's not a single word in Delzell's personnel file to support the allegations that have led to her losing her job.
My client, who by all accounts, by even the school's own witnesses, testified is an incredible and exceptional and amazing teacher. She's not in a classroom anymore. But the teacher who did harm Keaton, who's on video harming Keaton, is still in the classroom, still has access to children, still teaching for Urbandale.
If you could go back to that day, would you do the same thing?
Absolutely. And I said that during my school board meeting. As hard and as scary as this has been, I'm really disappointed in the other adults that I have seen not do the right thing.
What does this mean for your career?
I don't know. That's what's really scary, is I don't know. I pray that I'll be in a classroom again with kids, but for the time being, we just have to keep fighting and working towards that so that I can someday be a teacher again.
That was our Erin Kiernan reporting. The Urbandale School District released a statement reading in part, what the district can advise is that it disagrees with claims it retaliated against Ms. Delzell. Ms. Delzell was afforded all her statutory due process rights prior to her termination. The statement goes on to read, this matter was taken very seriously by the district as it does not take lightly the decision to terminate any employee. Dalzell has filed a complaint with the Iowa Civil Rights Commission.